Hello, and welcome back to another reading from the book by Mohanji, Power of Purity, which is the essential essays and answers on the spiritual life and spiritual path. Today, the reading is on indecisiveness, so something that I think many of us can face at certain times in our life. And this is what Mohanji has said on indecisiveness, which is in the book. Indecisiveness has its root firmly placed in doership. We feel we are the doer. We mean this body, mind, intellect, ego, the thing which we call a name. We should understand one thing. In any given situation, at any given time, with the available faculties such as mind and intellect, as well as knowledge and experience, we are interpreting a matter or doing a thing. Ego is the reason why we fear failure. Success and failure are also relative terms. Sometimes failure is better than success because it throws light on areas which might not have been previously known or might have been previously ignored. This helps better positioning in the future. Success boosts ego and sometimes blinds us too. There are pluses and minuses in all situations. In the absolute sense of the soul, there are only experiences. There is no good or bad, only experiences. And good and bad are a problem of our conscious mind. When we sleep, even that is absent. So we consider all aspects only during our waking hours. The rightness of our action could be interpreted as a historic blunder by the next generation. My friend, relax. Do not overemphasize on the right decision. Just understand that we have been given billions of sense objects, 5 senses to understand all of them, and 1 mind to feel them. We are so limited. Accept success and failures with equanimity. Do not compare. We are what we are. Happiness is a state of mind. Some people always live their lives unhappily because their cravings and comparisons never end. As the Upanishad says, the food on your table today is the medicine for you. It may not be the food that you chose. You may not get what you wanted, but what you got is the right one for you. This is according to our invisible deserving level. Choose what is available and stand with your decision. Tell yourself that in the given circumstances, you could not have done any better. Never allow regrets to creep in and breed guilt. This is just a play of the mind. Never compare, keep moving, and also understand that looking back and saying, I could have done this better, is absolute nonsense. We could not have done anything better with the available time, space, and intellect. We are constantly evolving. First of all, going back in time is possible. Secondly, even if you go back in time, the current awareness that you hold will not be available since you have progressed into this new awareness level gradually. So please do not buy the idea if someone says, well, you could have done better. Just never allow others to put their trash on you. No one is perfect. The whole life works on a different symmetry, not according to what is in our finite minds. We need to remove our doership, and then we will see the master play on the stage. We never wrote it. We never directed it. We are just playing our part. I personally find this very comforting in a way, that when you reach those situations where you feel that you have to make a decision and it has its root there in that doership, we feel we have to do something, we must do something. So it's really comforting that we can only ever do our best with the available time, the available space, the available intellect, the available awareness. And so to go with that at that time. And success and failure relatively have something different, but ultimately they're all an experience. And one success or one failure can lead to another success. So I like that bit there where, one of our failures in life could highlight areas or deficiencies which we need to learn from and improve. So actually, it's not a bad thing after all. It helps us grow in awareness. And one of the things which I've always liked, actually, from Mohanji's talk, is that I guess that indecisiveness comes from that fear of what happens if I make a wrong decision or I do something wrong or make a mistake. But what Mohanji has quite clearly said there and referred back to the Upanishads, a great text in scripture, is that the food that's on your table today is the medicine for you. So basically, you can only ever do what you can do today with your available faculties, with your awareness, with your knowledge, with your intellect, with your understanding. So you have to just go with that. And that takes you forward into the next step. Looking back, you may think, oh, I wish I could have done that better. But as he mentions here in the text, that's nonsense. There's no way we could have done better because at that time, that's all we had available. So whilst it might not give, the absolute comfort of safety and everything will be all okay as we want it to be, it does take away a bit of the sting that we're moving through life. Situations come and we can only do our best at that time. So make the decision and move forward and keep going, keep moving. So a nice section, I feel. So that was a section on indecisiveness from the book Power of Purity by Mohanji. It covers many topics of life, and so I'm here at the Mohanji Center of Benevolence, just picking out a section each time and reading it to you, hoping that you're listening along, enjoying that. And if you have any comments, please do share them. If you have any requests for a topic, do share them too. And I'll be continuing to read from the book. Thank you for watching.